Welcome back, 642 here on your Friday morning. Start of the year is a good time to check in on some of those maintenance things around the house, change out the batteries in your smoke detector, that kind of stuff. But there are some legal items that might be on that checklist too. So we're going over some of those for you this morning. Attorney Tallie Orengia is here for Dave for this week for Legally Speaking. Tallie, good morning. Thanks for coming in.
Good morning. Thanks for having me.
I'm glad to do it. So let's start with estate planning, because I feel like that's one thing that I feel like people overlook when it comes to updating your will when any life change happens, right?
Yeah, so it's really important, especially at the beginning of the year. Number one, do you have one? Do you have a will? Do you have a trust? Do you have a power of attorney? If you don't, please, please, please get one to protect yourself and to help your loved ones. If you do have one, it's a great time to review it. Life changes in a year. We have births, we have, people leaving the family, we buy new assets, things gain, in value. It's really important to have an attorney review it, make sure that you're up to date with everything, and all of your wishes will be carried out through each one.
How big of a challenge is it if something like that pops up where somebody passes away and their will hasn't been updated in 15 years and maybe some of the people named aren't with us anymore or in a very different life situation? Does that actually make it even harder, I guess?
It makes it a lot harder. The whole point to have a plan for your estate is to make it easier on your loved ones after you pass. If you have people in there that are no longer living or no longer part of the family, it makes it extremely difficult for your family. Highly, highly suggest reviewing it every year, please. Please, for your family.
They're number one on that list. There you go, is reviewing any estate planning and maybe doing it for the first time, either way. You also are talking about insurance a little bit. Tell us about that.
Yeah, so it's at the start of the new year. It's also a good time to check your insurance coverage. Have an attorney review your insurance. Make sure that you have adequate coverage for all of your assets. Every year you gain assets, you lose assets. So make sure that you're protecting the ones that you care about and make sure that they're covered.
And then knowledge of new laws. I mean, every year there's some things that maybe we don't know about. I actually was Googling the other day. I'm like, is there anything new this year that I need to know about? But it's important to know that stuff, right?
It is important. Laws come out all the time, but because it's the new year, you might as well just know the ones that come into effect for the new year. So, for example, minimum wage in Ohio has gone up to $11. We also have a new law regarding public schools. Cell phone usage will be either heavily restricted or just altogether banned during time of instruction.
Is there anything people that, like, we had the story about the cell phone use and everything. Is there anything that parents can do, like if they have an exception, like there's a medical reason or something? Can they fight this, I guess, in some way?
Of course. If there's medical exception, they might have a 504 plan or an IEP. And if you do have those, you can add within the plan certain exceptions when they can use the phone. And at Beatrice & Kopp, we actually do education law as well. So if you need help with your IEP or 504 plan, we can help you make sure you have that exception in there.
What are the first steps that somebody needs to take? Because you mentioned that, and that's an aspect of the law that I guess I never even really thought about. What are the first steps that somebody needs to take if they need to get something like that into place?
Really, you just request it. Make sure it's a request in writing. Then the school has 30 days to respond and start doing the evaluation of the kiddo to see what needs they may have in schools.
There you go. Well, Tallie, thank you so much. We appreciate it.
Thanks
Dave,
for having me.
if you're watching, you'll be glad to know she brought the goodies, so we're well taken care of. As always, there's the beauty shot that we see every Friday here. Tallie, thank you so much. Appreciate it.
Thank you for having me.